Uh, I thought it's pretty late. Just been for a 5K run. And I've cooled off. But I thought I'd give you a small update. So I had my week away, holiday. During that week, I'll keep it pretty quick. As I mentioned, put on about 1.5 kg when I got back. Jumped on the scales, put about 1.5 kg on in a week. Pretty happy with that because hard to know, but I was always thinking how much of this is just the food in my, before I thought when I've lost the 5.5, 6 kilos, I'll start off, as I mentioned, 97, but let's realistically, I think it was 95, got down to about 89, so about 6 kilo. And I was thinking, how much of that 6 kilo is legit? Like, is it just like I had a kilo and a half in my stomach? That's now gone, so is it 4.5 I've lost, and then maybe a couple of kilo water weight, so I lost only 2 kilo, so it was quite a good thing where I went there and didn't go wild, but did go to Queensland, so you get the Dream World, you get the buy a cup and you get refill it all day, and I was sort of off caffeine, but on the holiday sort of got back on it a little bit, so I was getting 1 0 Coke, then my wife would fill it up. I was drinking that. She was drinking a bit. Then she'd fill it up with Coke, so I'd have a bit of that. So I was drinking a bit of that. And then we went to Wendy's. That's on Surfers Paradise. Went there a few times because my son liked it. So I just had a few chips. And then I was getting maybe just a burger only. And then a 0 drink. So that's fine. Had I think 3 chocolate bars over the week. Had a couple chips and a gravy maybe once. Some bread because we sort of brought sandwiches with us. Like when we went places, we bought sandwiches from 7-Eleven. So, and went out for dinner, got a Parma and chips and salad and that. So, didn't go wild, but still tried to rein it in. And we had like a drumstick, a nice gelati, Italian gelati, and a couple other things like that, So, but I can't go through everything because I can't remember it all. But sort of enjoyed the week, but definitely sort of was a bit mindful, but still did sort of what I wanted, but sort of enjoyed the week and still had some chips, the packet chips and stuff when we went places and stuff. So, I was concerned when I get back. I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll put on some weight, filled up on my stomach's a bit more full, water weight. So, when I got back and it was about 1.5 kg, I thought that was pretty good. I was back up to about 90 something, in the mid 90s. Fortunately, one thing I did up there is I did keep running every day. So on a streak of pretty much a couple of times. I'm on a streak. I'm trying to do at least. I've done a couple of 3Ks like early on, but pretty much I'm trying to do 5K a day at least minimum. So I'm still keeping that up. Got started on the 20th of December. So now it's like the 29th or something of 29th of Feb. So January. So I've been keeping that up for over a month. So that's good. But yeah, this is just a bit of an update. So since I've got back, which has been Wednesday, Thursday, I've got back, I've had only one shake a day. Like today I had a shake, I had a steak for lunch, then I had a bit of ravioli for dinner, early dinner, and then I went for the run, and then after the run I did have a drumstick and half a protein bar. So I think the drumstick was just about under 200 calories. But yeah, and then I've had a couple of these drinks. This the bubbly one, buble, whatever it is. But just want to keep you up to date with that. Ideally, if I didn't go on holiday, it might be a couple of kilos less. But yeah, now hopefully by this end of this week, Monday, Tuesday, I'll be back down to sort of what I was pre the holiday. So would have taken me about a week to get back. Then I can start working towards, lose another 6 or 7 at least. So yeah, if you got any questions, let me know. But this one's just about the holiday and what can sort of happen in a week. With enjoying yourself, but definitely not going way overboard. But yeah, I went to Domino's once and got this I would call it a calzone-ish thing, one night. I enjoyed myself, but definitely didn't go bored. I didn't go to Wendy's and get the full Coke, burger, chips, and gravy and all that sort of stuff. But did get the burger and a little bit of chips, and then went to sushi train and tried to sort of do a few different things like that. But yeah. So if you're going on a trip, still enjoy yourself. Don't go overboard. Keep your steps up. I was doing most days. I will finish it up now. Most days I was doing between 10 and 20,000 steps a day. Just because maybe the run was 5,000 steps, and then throughout the day, if you go on to a theme park or different stuff like that, you walking around, you're gonna get sort of your 15,000 steps. So you can afford to definitely eat a bit more. You got a few more steps, but just don't go overboard. And you can definitely enjoy yourself and then get back into it. So, but I did enjoy the bread and a few chocolates I had, and the bread mainly. Yeah. All right, over and out. Good night. I'll give you an update later in the week. Still not seeing the point of doing the measurements at this stage, just because I don't think there's a massive change. I think as I said, when it's a centimetre, it could be where you're holding the tape measure, where you're measuring it exactly. It's not that big, but I have got the measurements. But I'll do a video later on the week, let you know in the next few days, let you know how I'm going with the shakes. Because as I said before the holiday, and I did have a few on the holiday, probably about, not every single day. I was trying to have one shake most days, but some days I just had half one, just to get me going a little bit in the morning and thing. But as I said before the holiday, I'm not getting sick of them, but it's like not as enjoyable that first few weeks. I was like, these are really tasty, really nice, and they still are tasty, but it's supposed to just less craving them, or I'm really looking forward to them. But still I'll let you know how I go in the next few days, and over and out. Definitely going this time.